So here we go, all ready for the Tribute Southwest 2 competition match between the hosts St Austell and Sherborne. And just as we speak, isn't that fantastic? The sun comes out to make this a glorious afternoon. Really not much wind to speak of. You can see up there it looks like it's blowing from left to right, which would be north to south, but on this side of the pitch it's the other way. I think the big trees on the right hand side, on the south end of the ground, tend to break things up quite a lot. So number 10 for Sherborne, Ben Austin, is due to kick off. One of the players who did not play in the first encounter between these two teams. The only four who did were Max O'Loughlin. Big Austin did play. Josh Kerrigan and Tom Cuff. So time is 2:30. Ben Austin kicks left to right. And Big Dan Joe has the first of many rumbles he'll be today. Conway Wizzy won't be happy with that, and he certainly won't be happy with that, because it looks to me like within a few seconds St Austell trying to run out of defence. Chris Martin Edwards picks it up, scores within a minute. Looking to add the extra 2 to the early try from a mistake by St Austell, drop pass by Connery Woodsey, and then Sam Parsons through the looking through the ball, trying to get to Danny Tyrrell, but it was intercepted very easily. Say very easily, you've got to get there, haven't you? And Chris Martin Edwards scored, makes the first score of the day. So St Austell 0, Sherborne 5, the 2 to come. No problem at all there. Marcus Heath adds a 2. As you can see, the referee Kevin Instant saying 2 knock-on, so you can't play after that. So I think the first was by Sherborne. It'll be a St Austell scrummage, the first of the game, with just 3 minutes on the clock. Score is St Austell 0, Sherborne 7. That's a good tight scrummage by Sherborne. Did well to hold there. And Ben Austin hoops it up the park. It was taken very cleanly by Max Bullen. He's a slippery customer, to say the least, but quick hands there from Max Shepard, didn't quite work. Knocked on by Sam Parsons, so there'll be a scrum just inside Sherborne's half. Front rows there are William Matthews, Max O'Loughlin and Stephen Vincent for Sherborne, against Dan Joe, Pete Harris and Matt Boothby. With Ryan Hunt put in. One of several youngsters playing for Sherborne today. That's lovely to see, isn't it? That's a better push. I'm in some trouble there, but it's rescued. Ball finds his way to Rob Jeffs, who does a typical Rob Jeffs Maori sidestep. So Austell kept the ball. I think he might be forgiven today for the rusty start by St Austell. That's 3 knock-ons within the first 5 minutes. It is cold. Making excuses, of course. Scrum's pretty even, Stephen. 2 we've had so far. I've gone with the put in. And Ben Hunt decides a sensible thing to do is to get the ball off the park. But it looks like the referee says he was moved the ball. Yeah, he must have been outside the 22, so he's where the ball went out. Taken cleanly by Mark Vine, and so that's all get their trademark rolling maul rumbling forward. It's been one of the sources of scores this season. There's a lot of skill, a lot of persistence, and it's very difficult to defend. Carl Marriott comes away with the ball. Oh, well played, number 40, yeah, except the referee says he was off his feet. Yeah, I think Elliot Cuff might feel a little bit aggrieved there, but he clearly wasn't supporting his own body weight. So Matt Shepherd has the option, but I think he's going to go for the corner for the line-out catch and drive. Sure enough, had a super game last week. Scored a lovely try, but the referee didn't quite see it, wasn't allowed. Took 5 players with him. Taken cleanly out the front, ball comes to the back, and Rob Jeffs has a trundle, but he's held up the Elliot Cuff there. And in fact, he might even have been robbed. Hard to see from here. Looks like Sherborne have stolen the ball. And Ben Hunt has very little option but to get the ball off the park. Under pressure. And there will be another line out. Deep inside Sherborne's 22. There's Frosty's bar in the background, serving all sorts of things. There's Cam Taylor, scored a try exactly like that last week up at Newton Abbott from the back. By that time he's on the blind side, he's open there, and they go around the blind side. TJ Boyce finds Max Bullen, but he holds on. The referee gives a penalty. That's super work. You can see the back chat at the back there by giving to Byron Gowrie for getting there early. It was a penalty, so Sherborne get the put in. That's Max O'Loughlin. But the ball half stolen. No, it wasn't stolen, I beg your pardon. Elliot Cuff comes away with it. Prominent in the first few minutes and wins a penalty there again. Quite clear, referee says not releasing in the tackle. Last one up there is Matt Boothby, so he might be guilty, hard to know from here. And Ben Hunt has a chance to relieve the pressure. There's number 5, Joe Maunder. Nice to see him starting today, taking the place of Anthony Knight, which is no mean feat. Anthony's now playing for the Sinners today. That's not very straight, but the referee's playing advantage, I think. Chris Ashwin finds Cam Taylor. He beats the first man. Tosses the ball over the top. They give it Danny Tyrrell, and you can see the look of disappointment on Danny's face. He wants to get his hands on the ball and run at people. He is so elusive. So, Max O'Loughlin, there he is, to throw.
Yes.
Number 8, Tom Rowland, couldn't hold on, but Sherborne retained the ball. That's Tom Rowland. Lovely little break. That look forward for here. Yeah, the referee agrees. And Cam Taylor with a big tackle there. Scrummages have been fairly even, Stephen, so far. I think it's fair to say that it's gone with the put in, although on a couple of occasions and Austell have just had a nudge forward. Nothing in it. There's Matt Booby playing tight head today. There's Pete Harris, who was formerly with the Exeter Academy. I'd see him getting some first team game time. Really good young boy. Not sure what he is, 18, 19? Chris Ashwin looking to get Matt Shepherd in those wide channels, and you can see why. He's looking for support. He finds none other than Max Bullen wide on the left for St Austell's first score today. There he is. He gives it a good old whack, but he's pulled it across to the left. Score remains 5-7. So Ben Hunt to restart. He's given that some clog, but it's taken by the try scorer Max Bullen, who's looking for support and loses the ball. That wasn't Max Bullen, I think it was Rob Jeffs actually. That's lovely hands there between the two centres. Here he is again, that's Marcus Heath, who's kicked the goal, kicked the conversion. Ben Hunt looking once again. To Callum Powell. There's Elliot Cuff once again, carrying for, I don't know, 4th, 5th time in this game. Unlucky there, knocked on by number 19, and Matt Shepherd's kick, but he hasn't found touch. That's 15, which I think is Tom Cuff. Really hard to know. There may have been a change before the kick-off. You can see what happened there. Ryan Hunt. I've been calling Ben Austin Ryan Hunt. Ryan Hunt playing 9 today. It looks like St Austell might have stolen it, yeah. And chipping behind. There's space there. And it's a chase for Connery Woodsey. Did he get there? No, he won't. Unlucky there, but Josh Carrigan did very well to get back. Meantime, it's a scrum to St Austell, so there must have been a knock on by Sherborne player. It's a big scrum for St Austell, but it is disrupted. I think the referee's going to reset. Yep. This sort of position is quite often where Carl Marriott will pick up, which is what he's done, exactly what he's done. Looking for support. Sam Parsons pops it to CJ Boyce, who flops over from about a metre out. To give St Austell the lead in this game. Matt Shepherd adds the 2. And the score on St Austell 12, Sherborne 7. That's Ben Austin restarts. I've been calling Ben Ryan Hunt for most of the game. My mistake. My apologies. I don't know the Sherborne players very well, but I'll do the best I can. It was exactly this position where St Austell gave away a soft try right at the beginning, but this time Connery Woodsey, oh what a lovely tackle there. Super tackle by Callum Powell on Connery Woodsey, left him nowhere to go. Put him in touch, that means to be a line out Sherborne ball. So Max O'Loughlin, throw in. And he goes to Elliot Cup at the front, but Mark Vine gets his big mitts in the way, and so that's to come away with the ball. There's Matt Boothby. Matchett feints the kick, comes back to the open side. Well tackled in the centre there, but he's got support. And Sam Parsons moves the ball wide. Ashwin through the gap. He's got support outside him in the shape of young Matt Boothby, who I think might be in for his first senior try. I'm not certain about that, but either way, that's very impressive. Did I say Matt Boothby? What an idiot. Joe Maunder, well played, Joe. Very well played indeed, super stuff. For him by some of his ability, but you just never know, do you? Yeah. Rob Jeffs takes it beautifully off with one hand. Cam Taylor unlucky, dipped under a tackle there, just lost the ball forward. Referee plays advantage, nothing comes. That's Mark Atisa, they've been impressive so far. You can see what Danny Tyrrell was trying to do there. The ball carried to Dutch, and he might just have been successful. Yeah, referee's giving a line out to St Austell. Here's Pete Harris. This time he goes back to Mark Vine. Matt Shepherd dummies twice, looking for Connery Woodsy on the run. Connery looked a bit disappointed he didn't get it. But Max Bullen's there. Back inside, lovely little ball. Connery Woodsy gets man and ball. Big hit there by number 10, Ben Austin. The referee's playing advantage to Sherborne. Yeah, and William Matthews can't do anything about that. He got the ball with Pete Harris, but he was playing advantage. I think the referee's saying might be over. The skipper, Mark Vine. Matt Shepherd steps off his right foot twice, and he's still going, looking for support. That's good pressure from Stephen Vincent there. Waited his moment, and came charging through the middle and took CJ Boyce out. And in fact, you can see the ball's not coming out there. Referee Kevin Instance explains, it's lost the ball because they were going forward. That's Mark Vine who's down at the moment. Let's hope he's okay. Referee Kevin Instance is giving him a moment. Fortunately, yeah, Mark Vine looks okay. And St Austell set to continue their ball. CJ Boyce put in. That's another good scrum, and you can see the fold there. There's Max Bullen, who's got such great feet. He scored one try, he might in for a second. I think he might be there. No, he's close. Ball comes out, and there's some good sporting work there. Oh, you can see that. Referee has indicated a penalty try. I think for not releasing in the tackle, there should be a yellow card. You'll see who it goes to, who was guilty. It looks to me like the fullback, Tom Cuff, if it is Tom Cuff playing fullback. Yep, number 15, not releasing in the tackle, preventing a score. So St Austell get a bonus point try. So score is St Austell 26, Sherborne 7. That means St Austell have the bonus point in the first half, and I make it about 33 minutes played, and Matt Shepherd puts boot to ball, with one man in the bin. Oh, unlucky there. Number 14 there, Josh Kerrigan, who's just got his foot on the touchline. So Pete Harris to throw. So far he's favoured both the second rows, both Joe Maunder and Mark Vian. On this occasion it goes to Joe Maunder at the back for a peel, and Sam Parsons on the burst. You can see Max Brolin was at his feet. He tried his best to get to it, but Josh Kerrigan comes away. Didn't release. You can see quite clearly the referee saying he's holding on. Not sure who was guilty there, but nonetheless, penalties to St Austell. Gives Matt Shepherd the chance possibly to put the ball in the corner from just outside the 22 into Frosty's corner, or Frosty's bar corner. You can see, oh no, I beg your pardon, he's kicked wide for Danny Tyrrell, who all he has to do is fall on the ball. He'll be delighted with that, Danny. He hasn't scored for the last couple of weeks, which is not like him. Well, he caught us all out, did Matt Shepherd, every one of us. Squared up to kick the touch. Saw Danny Tyrrell was in space. Knew the fullback was off the field. And Danny Tyrrell was going to finish those all day. Difficult kick for Matt, but he's kicked harder. If he gets this, the score will move on to 33-7. Currently it's 31. That's the 5th try. He's given that some welly, but he's just pulled it to the right. So the score remains 31 points to 7 to St Austell. Ben Austin kicks off the other way this time. Bit of a mess up at the back there. Chris Ashwin just allows the ball to roll dead, and he'll bring them back for, I think, a 22 dropout because he kicked over by Sherborne. One of the things about playing with that sort of adventure is that as you take those risks is that inevitably here and there you pay the price, and the first try came from a mistake from just that, from St Austell running up from their own 22. It's a fine tackle there by Cam Taylor, round the ankles. William Matthews takes it on. Referee clearly explaining their record form. You're off your feet, young Matthew. So there'll be a penalty to Sherborne. Looks like Ben Austin's going to go for the corner. And I think he might have overcooked that. Yep, it's gone dead over the try line. So St Austell will have the opportunity to drop out on the 22, and Matt Shepherd has the ball looking to go long, which he does. And Ben Austin has a chance to redeem himself. Does the same again, goes to the far corner, but as you can see that's covered by Matt Shepherd. Chip and chase, doesn't get to it. Lovely tackle by Max Bull on there, and his opposite number, Josh Kerrigan. And Josh didn't release the ball quite clearly. The referee gives a penalty. As we approach half-time, the score is an Austell 31, Sherborne 7. So, with half-time rapidly approaching, I think Matt Shepard's probably going to stick this as far as he can up the field. Into the Frosty's bar corner. Nice kick. Ryan Hunt did his best to get to it, but it was over the line. The area so far was St Austell have won all their own ball and stolen a couple of Sherborne's in the shape of, well, not that man there, Dan Job. He goes back to Pete Harris. Helped out by Dan Job. Up to the line. Matt Boothby has a rumble. Close support. I think Connery Woodgie might have just knocked that on, but the referee's playing advantage. And a second knock on, so he'll probably bring them back for the first. Bit of unnecessaries there between Rob Jeffs and Josh Kerrigan, but nothing came of it. So the referee will bring him back for the scrummage after the knock on from, I think, Connery Woodsey. So it will be a chance for Ryan Hunt to put the ball in again. The referee clearly indicating there that ball went forwards, but it is half time. So with 44 minutes played, a couple for injuries, the score at half time is St Austell 31, 5 tries, one of those a penalty try, Sherborne 7. We'll be back just after half time. Oh, sorry, it's really hard. I'm commentating. I can't do it when I... It's all right, half time. What's up? So Chris Ashwin to restart. I'm not sure that I've got audio there. My apologies if I haven't got any sound. It sounds like I haven't. So Chris Ashwin gets us underway. Doesn't find touch, and the ever reliable St Austell go wide straight away. Yeah, referee indicating there that who was it? It was Josh Kerrigan tackled Max Bullen high, so there's a penalty there, which I think Matt Shepherd will probably stick into touch with the chance of the catch and drive, which he does. So Pete Harris has a chance to hit one of his jumpers. So far he's only gone to 2, that's Joe Maunder or Mark Vian. And your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. This time he goes right over the top, misses everybody, but it wasn't in straight. Front rows there of William Matthews, Max O'Loughlin and Stephen Vincent. Against an unchanged front row, both sides actually, Dan Joe, Peter Harris and Matt Boothby. That's a lovely little run there by Tom Rowland. Made a good 10 metres and took two players out and kept the ball. So Austell go quickly. Max Bullen finds Matt Shepherd, who beats the first man and the second. That's the fullback bumping off a prop. That shouldn't happen. You can see there probably a knock on. Referee's playing advantage. Connery Woodsy has an opportunity. There's a bit of space in front of him. He should go all the way, and he surely does. That man's got some big wheels. You give him a chance, he will take it. That moves the score on to St Austell 36, Sherborne 7. Do beg your pardon, it looks to me like I've got an audio issue. Chet misses that one. Ben Austin scuffed that one, so the referee will bring them back for the scrummage right on halfway. One of the areas where, in fact, as we speak, Dan Job is going off the field, to be replaced by Charlie Nicholson. That could be just a tactical thing. I don't think Dan was injured, so he looks okay. Some overdoing it a little bit, St Austell trying to move quick ball isn't quite working. They've scored 6 tries so far, 36 points to 7, or one of those is a penalty try. I think the temptation is always to think you can play fast and loose when sometimes you cannot, especially against a good defensive side like Sherborne. Once again, St Austell knock it on. There's St Austell change front row. Matt Boothby, Lucid, Pete Harris, hooking, and Charlie Nicholson just came on. He's now playing on the type against an unchanged William Matthews, Max O'Loughlin and Stephen Vincent, who performed very well. And once again, Tom Rowland does that pick up and drive, which he does the hard yards. Strong runner. So after that slight delay, it will be a line out with Pete Harris to throw. Taken by Carl Marriott off the top there. Chris Ashman has a change of direction, but it's well taken by Ryan Hunt. Matt Shepherd looks to kick, which he does, and that's not found touch. It's only fine Ryan Hunt, although Shep's there before him, and so is Cam Taylor. It's a kick and chase. And Cam Taylor does that so well. And outside him, he has Rob Jeffs, who steps the first man. What a deserved try that was. First man there, young Rob Jeffs. What a star. And he's not even breathing heavy. Which he does. There's Elliot Cuff, met by Joe Maunder. Good tackle. Works very hard. I mean, there again, another big tackle. Ball can out, and Max Bullen's stolen it. He's away, and I don't think he's going to need the support. Or maybe he is. Yes, he is. He finds Danny Terrell inside. That moves the score on to St Austell 48, Sherborne 7. Matt Shepherd has the extras. You probably heard from the PA there, score is now St Austell 50, Sherborne 7. So Ben Austin to restart. Long way to go in this game. Still 25 minutes to play. And Max Bullen unable to hold that one. So the referee will bring them back for the knock-on. Bob Jeffs on the far side, try to score a couple of minutes ago. Doesn't get many, but when he does, they're as spectacular as that one. Bob Jeffs returned to playing again this season after taking, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons out while he had a family, and I think he's probably missing the game a bit. Great to see him back. Ben Hunt chips wide, but it only goes straight into the hands of Max Bullen, who feigns the kick. Does that so well. He's got that lovely elusive running style as young Max. And starts to look to continue in the shape of Sam Parsons. Perhaps not quite as elusive, but strong as an ox. Fraser Nottle's joined the fray on the far side. You can see Matt Shepherd saying kick, 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 but he was tackled well there. Stoss will retain the ball. Chris Iceman's looking. Yeah, he's got man wide in the shape of Danny Tyrrell. But he didn't account for the defence there of Kellen Powell, who did very well to get across and steal the ball. That's Elliot Cuff, who's had a big game. Never far from the ball. Big defence. And Ben Hunt tries to be tricky, but he can't get away from CJ Boyce. I beg your pardon, he can't get away from Rob Jeffs. That won't find touch. He finds Danny Tyrrell, throws it back inside. Quick ball. Max Bullen to Fraser Nottle, who's looking for a bit of space. So it's CJ again. Still going, still going. And the last man with the ball is indeed Fraser Nottle. Aiming on 5 minutes, and he gets his name on the score sheet. Difficult touchline conversion for Matt Shepherd. With the score at St Austell 55, Sherborne 7. I think it's fair to say the game is probably out of reach of Sherborne this late stage. And St Austell will probably stay top of the league after today. Although we don't yet know how Crediton get on against Weybridge. Sheps missed that one as well. Ben Austin to restart. Kicks left to right. Only finds Rob Jeffs, who has a little rumble. Matt Shepherd looking for the space. He's found it. He's got support left and right. He goes right to Carl Marriott. He finds Sam Parsons, who runs into Tom Cuff but keeps going. And he tosses the ball high, only as far as Max Bullen, who rumbles in, I think, for his third try of the game. Matthew misses that one. Score remains St Austell 60, Sherborne 7. Referee indicating there that sealing off's going over the ball. Matt Shepherd kicks wide to the open side, hoping to, I suppose, to find the border relevant to touch, but he only finds Josh Kerrigan. Although his court keeps the ball alive. And there's Ben Hunt looking for support. Lovely little one-handed pass. That's 17, Matt Douglas, who must have come on recently. I missed that. That's Cam Small. He's been on for most of the game after Fred Wadsworth got injured early in the first half. But the ball went forward there, and it'll be a scrummage to St Austell. CJ Boyce with the ball. Scores St Austell's second try today. Big smile from Max O'Loughlin. There's Danny Tyrrell. He takes some stopping, that young man. Fraser Nottle can't hold on. Young Danny, who scored 2 tries today, looked like he was in for a third, but the pass to Fraser Nottle was just too difficult to hold. Score remains St Austell 60, Sherborne 7. That's a lovely break by Tom Rowland. He's done that so well today. So difficult to stop. Unfortunately, centre can't hold on to the ball. The referee plays advantage. Carl Marriott finds himself a bit isolated. Game's lost a bit of shape, I think, last few minutes. St Austell will probably decide the game's done and dusted and won, so we can play some disco rugby, move it from everywhere. Doesn't always work, and Sherborne have simply not thrown in the towel in any way. In fact, every time they get the ball, they run with it. And that man there, I think Tom Rowland, has perhaps been the pick of the forwards today. Number 8. Looks like Dan Job is coming back on. Yeah, there he is. So that means one of the front row must be Matt Boothby, because I think Charlie Nickens is still there. He's still on, and P. Harris to throw. Taken by Rob Jeffs. Roll around. Really simple stuff. Carl Marriott finds Fraser Nottle, who has a stroll in under the posts. Matt Shepherd adds the 2 to move the score on. St Austell 67, Sherborne 7. It's never going to be easy for Sherborne coming here today. Sherborne sitting 11th in the league. St Austell top at the moment, and having had some big wins at home. With several changes, as you can tell from the side that played earlier in the season. Sherborne have got several injuries, but in patches they've played very well, very encouraging. Difficult though against a dominant St Austell, certainly line out, and St Austell's backs have looked very sharp because Ashman can't hold on, so he kicks it away. So Ryan Hunt to put in. No. Pushing early, says the ref. So the question at this stage in the game is, can Sherborne add to their first opening try? They scored first. There's Pete Harris, he's not going to kick. But I'm surprised he passed. Rob Jeffs has got inside and out. And he's got Matt Shepherd on his shoulder. And Matt Shepherd is not going to miss from that far out. So can Matt add? Yes, he can. Add the 2 to his own try. That moves the score on to 74-7. Tom Cuff to restart. Oh, go away. As young Joe Maunder has played very, very well today. He's been impressive every facet of the game. Attack, defence, scored a lovely try. Superb in the line out. What a prospect. Cornwall under 20, of course. There's Fraser Nuttall. He finds Matt Shepherd, and the referee says that was forward. So Matt tosses the ball away, more in frustration than anger.
So far there's not been a single penalty kicked.
Austell scored 80 points here at Tregorrick Park twice this season, and they could do it today with just one more try, one more converted try, but not on the back of that. There's the impressive Tom Rowland. And Matt Douglas having a run. It's Byron Gary, who's another one who's tackled all day. He's still there. Found a bit of space. Stephen Vincent, one of the props. And Ben Hunt couldn't hold on. The referee says knock on. There'll be a scrum to St Austell. The referee indicating first knock on with by St Austell, so it is a scrum to Sherborne. Tom Cuff doing his best, but he lost the ball there. Pete Harris comes away with it. Not rolling away. And Chris Ashwin decides, let's see if Danny Tyrrell can get there for his third, and he certainly does. Lovely little pat on the back there, acknowledging that from Tom Rowland. So, as darkness sort of descends in more ways than one, I think, St Austell move the score on to 79 points to 7. And Matt Shepherd could be the last kick, it's hard to know. The referee has not indicated yet. Matt Shepherd to add the 2 if he can. Yes, he does. Well, after that very promising start by Sherborne, scored the first try, they've conceded 81 points. And St Austell really dominate, I think, particularly outside of the tight 5, and certainly because they've held their own in the scrummaging, but St Austell around the park have been considerably sharper, a bit quicker to the ball, and their backs have punched holes, which I think is self-evident in the scoreline. That's Tom Daniel, who's not been on that long. Matt Shepherd. He's a bit like a pinball in traffic there, Matt. Bounce, 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 but he was taken high. He attempts to go quickly and he might have knocked it on, the referee's playing on. Chris Ashwin has a big throw. He finds Joe Maunder, who's got a whole field in front of him. Can he make it? Not quite, but he's got support in the shape of Dan Tyrrell. And would you believe, Cam Taylor finds no. Then Dan Joe to score after he's been back on about 10 minutes. Well played, young Dan. Shep adds the 2. St Austell's now the biggest score at home this season. Currently we're leading 88 points to 7. The game's not over yet, and Joe Morton has a run.
Steady guys.
Byron Gary to the rescue there and retain the ball, but Rob Jeffs is would be nice if no, one of those things. Ben Hunt looking for Josh Kerrigan, and the ball went forward, and that was the final act of the game. So the final score here at Tregorrick Park is St Austell 88, Sherborne 7.
This is the last home game of the season, I believe, for the first team anyway. So if you come up primarily for the first team, we'd like to, as a club, say have a wonderful, safe, happy Christmas. And we'll see you back here in January. If not, keep coming up for the seconds and the thirds and the Colts.
So thank you for joining this afternoon. Final score, St Austell 88, Sherborne 7.